Hello learners, Quality Engineering and Management, Week 7, Video 23, Taguchi's Experimental Design Method, presented by Dr. N. Venkateshwarlu, Associate Professor, Mechanical Engineering, School of Engineering and Technology, IGNOU, New Delhi. Objectives. After listening to this video lecture, you should be able to know the Taguchi's experimental design, understand Taguchi's quality loss function, explain the Taguchi's parameter design, tolerance design, and describe the steps of experimental design. So these are the various objectives we are going to learn in this lecture. Learners, Taguchi's experimental design method. Professor Jenichi Taguchi devised a quality improvement technique that uses experimental design methods for efficient characterization of a product or process combined with a statistical analysis of its variability. This approach allows quality considerations to be included on early stage of any new venture in the design and prototype phase for a product during routine maintenance or during installation and commissioning of a manufacturing process. In other words, the need for mass inspection is eliminated by building quality into the product and process at the design stage. So the Professor Jenichi Taguchi, he devised a quality improvement process or method. It is known as a experimental design method, which is also known as robust design method. So in this, he explained that by designing these experiments, which we can design a product or process or an output of a manufacturing process will be more robust to any variations. It will not affect by any variations. So that is the advantage of this Taguchi's experimental design process. Taguchi's definition of quality is quite different from that of many people in the field of quality. He defines the quality in a negative way as the loss imparted to society from the time the product is shipped. This loss includes the cost of customer dissatisfaction, which may lead to loss of reputation and goodwill for the company. Indeed, apart from the direct loss to the company arising from warranty and service cost, there is an indirect loss due to market share loss and increased marketing efforts needed to overcome lack of competitiveness. So Taguchi has defined this quality function in a negative way. Means he says that if any product with defectives it reaches to the customer, then it will be a loss to the society. Society means it is the customer, it is the producer and the consumer who is utilizing at the end. So for the total society it gives the loss. So one has to reduce that impact. So and also it also affects on the company's performance, company's shares and company's goodwill also it impacts. So that one has to reduce. So the manufacturer has to think he should produce a product without having any defectives in that product. That is the aim of this Taguchi's quality loss function. Taguchi uses his loss function approach to establish a value base for the development of quality products. This function recognizes the need for average performance to match customer requirements and the fact that variability in this performance should be as small as possible. According to Taguchi, a product does not cause a loss only when it is outside specification, but whenever it deviates from its target value. Larger is the deviation from the target, larger will be the society's loss. It is producer's loss or consumer's loss. So what Taguchi says that if any product, if it is in the specification limits also, but when it deviates from the target value, the loss it creates to the producers and consumers. This loss can be approximately evaluated by Taguchi's loss function, which united the financial loss with the functional specification through a quadratic relationship. This loss, as proposed by Taguchi, is proportional to the square of the deviation from the target. Figure 7.1 provides the basic formula for the loss function L, that is equal to Y, the performance, and a graphical representation of the loss to society when the performance Y of a product deviates from the desired target T. M is producer's loss in monetary terms when the customer's tolerance D is exceeded. So here in this figure you can see that the Taguchi's experimental design, the customer tolerance is given and the target is given, and M it is there when any parameter the performance or any parameter design it deviates from the target. So from the target, when it deviates, it gives the loss, but when it deviates from, here it is shown that when it deviates from M, that is T minus D or T plus D, when it deviates from above that will be the loss to the society. That is from M and above, that you can see in the figure. So that will be the loss to the society, that is in the right side or left side, anywhere. If it deviates from that point, then it gives the loss to the society. That is the advantage of this experimental design method. So the objective of Taguchi's design is to improvement in the process and product design through the identification of easily controllable factors and their settings, which minimizes the variation in product response while keeping the mean response on target. This is achieved during Taguchi's parameter design stage by removing the bad effects of the cause rather than the cause of the bad effect. Furthermore, since the method is applied in a systematic way at a pre-production stage offline, it can greatly reduce the number of time consuming tests needed to determine cost-effective process condition, thus saving in cost and wasted products. According to Taguchi, the behavior of product or a process is characterized in terms of two factors: controllable factors and uncontrollable factors. These are also known as design factors and noise factors. Controllable factors are those whose values may be easily adjusted or set by the designer or process engineer, whereas uncontrollable factors, that is known as noise factors, are sources of variation associated with the production or operational environment, and they are difficult or virtually impossible to control. So ideally the overall performance should be insensitive to their variations. Controllable factors can be further be classified as target control factors TCF or signal factors, which affect the average level of the response of interest. Variability control factors VCF, which affect the variability in the response, and cost factors, which affect neither the mean response nor the variability, and so can be adjusted to fit economic requirements. The approach of variability distinguishes the Taguchi's approach from traditional tolerance methods or inspection based quality control. The idea is to reduce variability by changing the variability control factors while maintaining the required average performance through adjustments to the target control factors. Different design stages. There are three distinct stages of designing in quality as suggested by Taguchi. One is system design. In system design, technical knowledge and scientific skills are used for the development of the basic configuration of system, which involves the selection of parts and materials, the use of feasibility studies and prototyping. Then parameter design. In parameter design, while keeping the response of interest on target, settings of the controllable factors expected to reduce the performance variations caused by the noise factors are identified. Attempt is made to reduce or remove the effect of the noise factors rather than the noise factors themselves by systematically varying the noise factors at each of the various settings of the controllable factors. The effect variation is simulated during the experiment. The controllable factor settings are represented by the rows of an experimental design inner array, usually a fractional orthogonal array where every level of the factor occurs with every level of all the other factors the same number of times. At the every level combination of the controllable factors, some observations are obtained while changing the settings of the noise factors. Assuming that the noise factors can be controlled and changed at least for the purpose of the experimentation. A fractional orthogonal array can then be utilized to determine the level of combinations of the noise factors outer array. In such a case, the experiment can simulate the variability of the noise factors on each controllable factor setting and determine the setting which minimizes this variability. Two types of performance measures, noise performance measure and target performance measure TPM, are calculated from the observations of each settings of the controllable factors. The noise performance measure TPM reflects the variation in the response at setting and its analysis will determine the controllable factors which can affect and thus control these variations. The target performance measure TPM reflects the process average performance at each setting and its analysis reveals those controllable factors which are not variability control factors but have a large effect on the mean response, the target control factors. These can be manipulated to bring the mean response to the required target. As the TPM sample mean x bar of the observations in each trial may be used. Many measures for the NPM have been suggested. According to Taguchi, when there is a target value to be achieved for a response signal to noise ratio, that is SNR, is used when estimates the inverse of the coefficient of variation, that is the ratio of process mean and the process standard deviation. So here for each experimental trial, signal to noise ratio is computed according to the equation, that is SNR is equal to 10 log 10 y square by s square. Here where y bar and s are respectively the sample mean and sample standard deviations of n observations in each trial. Taguchi also recommends the consideration of interaction effect between the factor A and B, that is A into B, when the effect of one factor A on the response depends on the settings of another factor B. Depending on the number of factors, orthogonal arrays can be constructed and the interaction effect can be studied. So in this equation, I think you've seen that signal to noise ratio will be it is 10 log 10 y square by s square. That is y bar is nothing but the sample mean, and s is the standard deviation of n observations. Then allowance or tolerance design. Taguchi recommends the use of allowance design to remove the effects of the outer or inner noise factors if parameter design fails to do so. In this, some additional factors are considered which were excluded either due to cost related factors, and tolerance redesign is advocated if that also fails by retaining the optimum nominal levels for the factors as identified by the parameter design, but reducing the tolerance of certain crucial factors components in an optimal and cost effective way so that the overall variability in the response is reduced to acceptable levels. A trade-off can be involved by relaxing the tolerance of certain non-crucial components. In other words, this is the stage when the decision is taken on how best to remove the noise factors, having failed to remove their effect. Therefore, the requirement for tolerance design is that it should take place as the last resort only after the parameter design stage. Suggested steps for conducting the Taguchi's design of experiments. There are certain steps that Taguchi suggests to be taken in carrying out experimental studies. Define the problem. A clear statement of the problem to be solved is provided. Determine the objectives. The output characteristics to be studied or identified and eventually optimized. The method of measurement is determined. Here what we are going to study any experiment, first one has to define that problem, then correctly defining that problem you can able to go further, otherwise you will be in confusion. So that is the first step is define the problem, then determine the objectives. So what are the objectives, what you are going to achieve with that experiment, that one need to identify. Then conduct a brainstorming session. This is a very important stage in performing an experimental study. Managers and operators closely related to the production process or the product under consideration should get together in order to determine the controllable and uncontrollable factors and to define the experimental range and appropriate factor levels. Taguchi believes that it is generally preferable to consider as many factors as is economically feasible for the initial screening. So conducting brainstorming session is an important activity to understand the factors which are influencing on the problem we are identified or we are going to study that process. So that is the brainstorming session, and here the people involved are the managers and the operators who are working on that machine or that product. Then next step is the design the experiment. The appropriate experimental designs are selected by taking into account the controllable and uncontrollable factors. Conduct the experiment, perform the experimental trials and collect the experimental data. So this is the conducting design and conducting the experiment and then collect the data. So any experiment you are going to conduct, so you will get the data. So that data has to be collected. Then next step is analyze the data. So the performance measure TPM and NPM for each trial run of the inner array are evaluated and analyzed using the appropriate statistical analysis techniques. Then interpret the results. Optimal levels for the variability control factors and target control factors are identified. For the VCF, the optimal levels are those which maximize the NPM, minimize the variability in the response, and for the TCF, they are those which bring the mean response nearest to the target value. The process performance under the optimal conditions are then predicted. Run a confirmatory experiment. It is necessary to confirm by some follow-up experimental trials that the new parameter settings improve the performance measures over their value at initial settings. A successful confirmation experiment alleviates concern about the possibility of a wrong choice for factor levels and experimental design. Wrong assumptions of no interactions or improper assumptions underlying the response model. If the predicted results are not confirmed or the results are unsatisfactory, additional experiments have to be carried out. Learners, I hope you understood the Taguchi's experimental design, Taguchi quality loss function, the Taguchi's parameter design, tolerance design, and the steps of experimental design. Thank you.